Welcome back to 11 Alive News at 5. Today marks 2 weeks since Senator grilled Postmaster General Louis DeJoy on Capitol Hill. 11 Alive's Liza Lucas was in the room during that hearing, of course, and she heard a lot of the frustration in the Senate on mail delays here in Georgia.
Well, tonight, Liza is continuing to stay on top of this story, checking in with one lawmaker who is now revealing some optimism following a one-on-one with the Postmaster General.
With the more than 2,700 emails sent to our newsroom is the mounting frustration over the mail delays in Georgia, and not just for residents.
Personally, I think this guy is in over his head. He's been in over his head.
That was Congressman Mike Collins 2 weeks ago after he and other lawmakers tried to pin down answers from Postmaster General Louis DeJoy. Collins among the Georgia delegates pushing for answers about mail delays even before the new Palmetto facility launched. The problems worsening since, but this week there's a change in Collins' tone.
It was a good, productive meeting. And I told General DeJoy that the biggest problem that I saw was just a big lack of transparency.
The call Collins pushed for finally happened. Issues with staffing and trucking contracts, he was told, part of the problem at the new Regional Processing and Distribution Center. The Palmetto facility, part of the Postal Service's initial efforts to upgrade and consolidate operations nationwide.
Even though what we heard on the Senate was a lot of quick questions and answers, this is a lot more complex than the other 2 or 3 conversions that were made. Apparently, all of the Houston and Richmond were totally different from what is going on in Atlanta.
Collins says he and the postmaster now remain in touch. And when we asked whether there was any specific deadline the two discussed, Collins says his call suggests we may see improvements in Georgia in just weeks. His request to see the Palmetto facility in person also in the works.
What I'm hearing from you is that you were feeling more confident about the situation following your conversation. Is that fair to say?
I would say that, I'm feeling confident that what he told me, that he had a handle on the situation. I still want to see it for myself.
In Atlanta, Liza Lucas, 11 Alive News.
So many of you have reached out to us, emailing, calling, sending us messages about your issues with the Postal Service. 11 Alive has reached out to the Postal Service. We have asked to tour the facility ourselves. Well, so far, they are not letting us into that facility. That request has been denied. We are still getting the same statement that we did weeks ago. We know that May primaries are around the corner, and we are also closely tracking what happens with those mail deliveries of absentee ballots. If you are voting absentee, please tell us what you're experiencing. You can text the word mail to 404-885-7600. We'll immediately send you our guide to our investigation on these postal problems, including tips of dealing with absentee ballot issues.